A dark SUV speeds down a poorly lit asphalt road late at night, then suddenly swerves to a complete halt. It is 10:30 p.m. on a Wednesday night near Doltala in Madhyam Gram. The SUV was intercepted by another vehicle that cut across the lane, forcing the driver to stop in the middle of the street. Instantly, men on motorcycles flanked the trapped car and fired 4 shots directly into the cabin. The coordination and timing rule out a random robbery. This was a military-style ambush designed to leave the victim with no avenue for escape. The target was Chandranath Rath, a key operative working behind the scenes in state politics. Rath was the personal assistant to Suvendu Adhikari, a senior BJP leader and one of the most influential political figures in the region. Rath's vehicle carried a visible identifier, a West Bengal Legislative Assembly sticker. This made his car an easy mark for anyone monitoring his movements. The killers were striking directly at the inner circle of a major political adversary. Investigators later recovered the intercepting car, which the attackers had abandoned at the scene. The car was a dead end. It was fitted with a fake number plate, and its chassis numbers had been tampered with to prevent tracing. The motorcycles used by the shooters were equally sterile, completely stripped of license plates to evade the local CCTV network. Surveillance footage and witnesses confirmed the attackers were patient, waiting at the exact ambush spot for 40 minutes before the target arrived. The hit occurred just 170 meters from the gates of Roth's upscale residential complex. The use of untraceable ghost vehicles combined with hyper-local surveillance indicates an operational depth rarely seen in local crime. Ballistic evidence from the road included empty cartridges and live ammunition left behind in the rush. Police suspect the use of the Glock 47X, a highly sophisticated pistol. This diagram shows the Glock 47X's precision mechanics. It's an expensive, imported anomaly in a region accustomed to crude weapons. Firing at point-blank range, the shooters utilized this hardware with lethal accuracy, placing 2 bullets into Rath's heart and 1 into his abdomen. The expensive hardware and clinical precision point to the involvement of professional hitmen. To find the motive, we must look past the crime scene to the political friction following the elections. The BJP secured 207 seats in the election, creating a sharp shift in regional power, and intense friction with the ruling Trinamool Congress. The ensuing violence has been widespread. This chart tracks the 1,900 reported crimes across the state, with 200 formal police reports filed since May 4th alone. Following the hit, the opposition alleged a pre-planned conspiracy, while the ruling party officially denies any connection. While street-level arson and assaults account for most of these 1,900 crimes, the Madhyam Gram hit represents a different tier of the crisis, one where the weapons and tactics have become professionalized. The current police response is extensive, utilizing drones for forensic mapping while investigators attempt to trace the motorcycles. This local investigation is part of a broad series of arrests, with over 433 individuals currently detained statewide. Forensic analysis may eventually identify the gunman, but the mastermind who funded and organized the hit remains in the shadows. The clinical elimination of a top political aide does more than remove a target. It serves as a broadcast of raw terror to the